A la hora de hacer balance ha habido muchas cosas positivas en estos ya 3 años largos de TOCATA, en estos 100 y pico programas, pero personalmente lo que me parece más importante del programa ha sido la cantidad de gente que ha pasado por el escenario o la cantidad de gente que nosotros hemos ido a buscar, dada la imposibilidad de que vinieran hasta aquí, hasta nuestro estudio. Bueno, pues uno más, o un grupo más en este caso, aunque el líder repite. Silvia se ha ido hasta Londres para hablar ni más ni menos que con uno de los grupos de moda desde hace muchísimos años y que ahora están más fuertes que nunca dado su número 1 en Estados Unidos reciente. Son Génesis. Silvia, adelante.
Hola, somos Génesis y saludamos a todos los amigos de TOCATA.
Bueno, pues este saludo que acabáis de escuchar ha sido Phil Collins, intentando hablar en español, que lo ha hecho bastante bien. Y bueno, pues estamos aquí reunidos con ellos, estamos en Londres y bueno, estamos como un poco celebrando el que hayan sacado un nuevo álbum después de 2 años que llevamos todos esperando. Este álbum se llama Invisible Touch y queremos saber pues por qué han tardado tanto y qué es lo que han estado haciendo durante este tiempo. Following 2 years absent, you have just released a new album, Invisible Touch. What have you been doing and why did you wait for such a long time?
It seems to go, time goes very quickly. We've all been doing projects outside Genesis. Phil has a solo career, you might have heard about it. We've all been doing, I did a thing called Mike and the Mechanics. It's another band we got going. I think having been together as a band for such a long time, it's very important that we don't, we have some breaks and do, you know, don't just get locked into just one thing all the time. And we've all been very busy, so time goes very quickly.
Okay. Este nuevo álbum tiene 9 canciones que están compuestas por entre los tres. Queremos que nos hablen un poco de ellas. Your new album has 9 tracks and they are written by the 3 of you. Tell us a bit about them.
Well, the last Genesis album called Genesis, and this new one, we and some of Abacab as well, we did in a different way from the really early Genesis stuff, in as much as we had no songs written. And I think that because we all do things on our own, we nowadays we tend to sort of keep our own songs that we've written for ourselves, and we find that the thing that's interesting about the band is that we write together, and it's a different kind of music from anything that we do individually. So we go into a studio, our studio, and really have nothing prepared, and we just go in and keep playing until something happens. And that's why the songs are all credited with being written by the 3 of us, because we wrote together as a group. So everybody in the three of us are responsible for everything that we've done.
De este nuevo álbum han sacado un primer single que se llama Invisible Touch. Queremos saber si hay alguna razón en especial por la que lo han elegido. Is there any special reasons because of what you choose Invisible Touch as the first single?
Oh, we thought it'd be a big hit. And in America it was a big hit. It got #1 in America, which is the first #1 single we've ever had anywhere in the world. Unfortunately, in Europe, facts. But unfortunately, it didn't do very well in England, and I think that kind of, for an English group, Europe tends to follow England a little bit. And once it hadn't done very well in England, it tended not to do very well in Europe. Which is a pity, because it got a lot of airplay, and we can't complain about that. It just obviously didn't have it. I heard it again the other day, for the first time for a few weeks, and I'm very surprised it wasn't a bigger hit. But I've never been able to spot a single, so I was wrong. So that was why it was the first thing. We just thought it was we all liked it. The record company seemed to reckon that was the one. So we're going to try again now.
Sabemos que ellos están ensayando para eso, además van a comenzar una gira mundial y queremos que nos digan pues dónde van a ir, cuándo va a empezar, todo lo que nos pueda interesar. We know there's going to be a worldwide tour and we want to know when it is going to start and when and everything. We want to know everything.
Well, yes, we are playing a worldwide tour which will start very, very soon, sooner than we think. We're going to America first, and then we'll be going to Australia and Japan, Australia and New Zealand, and then we're going back to America to play the places we don't play on the first tour, and then we play in Japan, and then we come to Europe, and then we play England. So it's spaced out over almost a year, month on, 5 weeks on, 3 weeks off. It's supposed to be a month on and then a month off, but our manager likes us to get us to work. So he has seen fit in his infinite wisdom. No, we're actually playing quite a lot of dates. And it seems a long tour, but we're having breaks in between. Whether we're coming to Spain or not is up in the air. I don't know where we're playing in Europe yet.
Bueno, ya para despedirnos, nos hemos guardado una sorpresita y Tony se va a despedir en español. Así que nada más. Hasta luego.
Adiós. Hasta pronto.